Brother,
Brother.
brother. I ain't gonna do no introduction because y'all know who this is. It's Coco Show. We're getting straight to it. It's
Oh,
cleaning day, man. Huh?
I'm gonna try to call Sunshine.
Sunshine. Matter of fact, I need to ask Sunshine some questions. Cause like, you know what? I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she was telling me about. That just sounds so weird. Hey, not fast enough. It is what it is. Anyway, bunnies and rainbows. That's cool. Hang up, man. She ain't coming.
There she is. She in the room. What's up, Sunshine? Yeah, we're just trying to have a little talk real quick, so I didn't know if you were available. But if you're busy, I understand. It's cool. Probably only gonna be on like 30 minutes or so, maybe 30, maybe 40. We'll see.
Yeah.
But this is my brother, Black Man. His real name is David Strand, host of the Coco Show podcast.
Hello. Even though I can't hear her.
Podcast on freedomkradio.net twice a week, Thursdays at 9 and Saturdays at 11.
Yeah. But we're gonna talk about some real shit today. Like, it's kind of getting on my nerves with a lot of things that's going on in this world. Us as humans, we stupid. I'm serious. We stupid. Because I got to thinking, like I said, this single mother talked to me earlier today, and it's so crazy to me to where we have a single mothers that are struggling, and we are worried about who playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how these motherfuckers can play for $2 million, or sorry, I say complain about $2 million. But like, we got a single moms, we got, you know what I'm saying, all these disabled parents and disabled kids, and y'all want to play some goddamn football? Here's another thing. Out of all the tech that we send up in the space, why is it that we can't send the same tech to teach our kids? You know, if we sent the parents home and gave them money, and we sent the kids home and gave them the tech that they need to be educated, for the teachers as well to educate the kids, how better off would the kids be? Like, real talk.
Much better off.
Like, but again, we want to be ready. Like, I was younger when I was into football and everything, but now that I got older, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What is wrong with this nation? This nation is so stupid to where we can go spend so much money on jerseys and all this other stuff, but then turn around and again, single mothers, you know, that's trying to make it paycheck to paycheck, trying to do it, and they struggling. And hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait till such and such throw the football, and when such and such throw the pass, shut your ass up. Shut up. Because is your kids even educated? Are your kids failing right now? Yeah, no. Yes, what the hell you worried about some damn football for, you idiot? You stupid.
Yeah.
This nation's so dumb.
Bro, it's not
dumb.
It's not even set up to give people the necessary tools to succeed. Like, it's not built that way. It's built on this somewhat of a foundation that, you know, only the strong survive. And a lot of times when, you know, you have youth coming up or whatever, it's like they give them the necessities to be able to, you know, go into the workforce and continue to give life. It's almost like we're giving life to the machine that is this world, the beast, if you will. And you're consumed by that, and you're lost in that if you can't find your way out by someone educating you and telling you that this isn't the extent of your life, or this isn't what you're made for. No one's necessarily out there speaking life into people to make them
Yeah, no, they go to church to do that.
more. So they're stuck, and some people don't have that guidance. Or let me just say it this way: some people don't have the confidence or self-esteem to want or think anything more for themselves,
or the common sense, for that matter.
And they're lost in their thoughts and their minds, and in the shit that people say, especially when they try to talk them down. You know, there are people out there, all they hear is them getting trashed
Mm-hmm.
by their parents or those people you work for. They always put you down, saying what you do ain't good enough. You need to do better. All these evaluations, you know what I'm saying? And you got it on media, people just downplaying you over and over. You post a picture and you're just trying to smile, and people trashing you, or those people you thought were friends trashing you. And I don't care like how old you are, but if somebody throws something out there like you're annoying, you're stupid, you're ugly, shouldn't have posted this, or they have those.
Or my favorite thing is you too fat, and I'm like, there's no such thing.
You say those things. You might not respond to it. You might even come back and say, well, I'm not going to let that affect me, but it affected you.
Yeah, it affected
because
you.
Heard it or you saw it. You know what I'm saying? And in your walk of life, in your 24 hours a day, when people speak to you that way, they treat you that way, you hold on to it because of however you received it, you hold on to it.
Yeah.
The process to let some of that stuff go. When you let it inside you, it's a process to let it go. And if you don't go through that process, if you neglect to do it, or you avoid it, because a lot of people avoid responsibilities. And let's just be honest, you got responsibilities in yourself that you need to be aware of, that you need to go through. You got to get over these things to be better, stronger.
Especially as you're getting older, it's your job to be better, to be stronger. You can't keep going. You can't be 23 and you 35 and you still doing the same dumb shit. That's not how it's supposed to go. Like, if your common sense didn't kick in there in between, or you didn't listen to somebody that was saying, hey, listen to me for a second, I need you to slow down and focus. I don't know why, but something telling you need to slow down and focus. And you don't listen to that? Yeah, don't be mad when you in your mid-30s and you're just like, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. No, you're not. You chose to go through that because you didn't want to listen. And sometimes listening, that's another thing about this nation. Listening. Listen. You can't even listen. We so ready to be a politician and talk about politics, but ain't nobody listen to the real crying of the people. At the end of the day, we're still the people.
Yeah.
Like, we are supposed to make ourselves better every day, but instead we want to go chase the thing that we most value the most, and that's money. We value money, we value God. Somebody's losing the battle.
Gotta ask why, though.
Yeah, why is that? Why? And again, that's why the title. Why though?
I'm telling you, people. Here's the thing: if you have an idea of what you think is right, you hold on to that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, I did that.
Yeah.
Angel.
Right about it. You know what I'm saying? Then you think you're wrong.
Right.
And who tries to tell you otherwise or tries to deviate from what you're saying, they're not going to listen to, because they firmly believe what they think is right, what they're about to do is right, what they're about to say is right. And they won't even consider the possibility of an alternative from anyone else.
Nope.
And so in that, it's like you go out and you speak your truth. But and I say this, Mike, I feel like I've been saying it a lot now.
It probably has.
Like, everyone is right and wrong, because there's no version of just, that certain way of like, or it's law that everyone's right about this one thing. It's like everyone has a point of view that is right and wrong.
Right.
Which means if you can listen to what someone else says to you, there's something you can learn from it.
Right.
whether right or wrong. And so if that's the case, it's like you have to know that if you speak to someone, let's just say you have a friend or whatever, and he's about to do something stupid, but he believes what he's about to do is right, and you
Right.
come in and try to jack him up. You're like, nah, man, this is wrong, and you speaking your version of what's right. He can't hear that because he thinks what he's about to do is right, contrary to what you say. And so he will make that mistake based off what you saw,
Right.
right?
Right.
And thought was right. Now he'll go through and be like, damn, why didn't this shit work? And he's pondering what happened. What did I miss? I thought I was really right on this. You saw it and was like, I told him he wasn't a good idea. Both of you learned something. You learned something about that. Just learned something about his version of what's right. And now we all have to regroup.
Right. We all have to regroup.
And that requires you to grow. At that point, it's like you need to take those intricacies in your life and you need to grow from it. And if you don't and you disregard it like, oh, this wasn't nothing, you stay in that place of where you thought was right. And you will make so many more mistakes in your life solely because what you think is right, and you won't have the ability to listen.
And thus we have humanity. So many people on a regular day basis that don't want to learn, that don't want to grow. And if you do, you want to learn and grow, you want to do it in either a dumb way or be just stupid about it, period. And it's crazy on how we can just sit back and not take what our parents taught us. And if you didn't have parents, then that right there, yeah, I understand it was a more of a struggle for you. But again, if you got two wolves and they're fighting for one, which one you gonna feed? And you fed the bad one. You still have a choice to feed the good one. Yeah, things are hard. You lost both of your parents. Yeah, we're sorry. But what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna let this rule you, or this is gonna make you stronger? And then I get how everybody puts God into it. I get it. I do. But at the same time, I tell people, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And granted, half the time I want to be here any damn way because some of these people are stupid. But it ain't gonna make a difference. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. And it don't make a big difference. So it's like everything happens for a reason. And the reason why our old civilization was trying to warn us and tell us and stuff like this, and we still didn't pay attention. We still didn't pay attention. So now here we are. Still don't know when it's about to be the end. And I've said this before. That's when everybody's going to be like this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But you should have already been this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And a lot of people probably like, what does this, that, and the third mean? Meaning you should have already had like common sense, and you should have did what you should have done, regardless. And if you felt comfortable about it, you didn't feel comfortable about it. If it was common sense to say, hey, it's either about love or it's about if you run in the streets, knowing full well you shouldn't be running the streets, then hey, change your life. The money is good, of course it's good, but again, what are you risking to get that money? People go out every day to do a job for other people, right? That's a risk every day.
Yeah.
That's more of a risk than anything else.
And see, that's the thing. It's like you have to realize that, and everyone can agree, I feel on this for the most part, that doesn't necessarily make me right. It's my version of right.
Right.
But your time is the thing you have that is most valuable. So if your time equals your life, give your life to whatever it is, you put it in, you put that energy into. So if you're on somebody or something, then you full well know what you're dying for.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say this: it's like you have to realize. I know you were speaking about, losing parents, and it's like, what do you do? At some point, you got to realize that some people are already dead in your life, and you just don't realize it.
Right.
You just don't realize it, and you fail to make any changes or differences because of how it makes you feel. Because a lot of people get uncomfortable when it comes to confrontation, or you're so worried about their feelings. And I realized something, Mike. You cannot speak truth if you're worried about people's emotions or feelings.
Facts.
You will continue to lie to yourself and to that person every life. If you
I care.
But you got to understand something. You don't make somebody better by lying to them.
Right.
And safeguard their emotions. That is you pacifying the situation.
Exactly.
That's why I miss bullies.
That's not right.
I used to have this bully. It was a girl too. Bully.
Are you talking about old
yes.
chick?
Yes.
Oh man. I hope
yes.
she's doing good. I really hope she's doing good. But just for the record, I hate that bitch.
Hey, but she spoke life. I used to wear gray socks.
She did every day running home.
And she used to pick on me. And I remember the last up with it. Nathan, you wear gray socks tomorrow. I'm beating your ass. All I had was a few dollars here and there. So I had $1. I went to the fucking Dollar Tree or dollar store or whatever, and I bought some fucking white socks. I was so excited. I went back to school that next day and showed white socks. Afterwards, me and you were cool. I appreciate you. She was just trying to make me better. Only because that's that shit that makes us try to pick little things to try to bring you down. What the fuck sucks?
I still remember she chased me, man. That ain't cool, man.
Yeah.
And then gonna tell me later on in life I liked you. Why you trying to chase me though? You tried to beat me up every day, and then you're gonna tell me you like that ain't liking me. Did you not see me running from you every day? Mike. You scared me.
Mike, I saw somebody shared a post with me that when lions are in heat and they want to have sex, that the female lion goes up behind the male lion and starts biting. No, I need sex.
No.
That was her version of biting your balls. She was just chasing.
No.
Tell you she liked you.
No.
You in a play, so
like I said, I hope she's doing good now, but no. I hope she's doing great, awesome, but no.
Bro, you can't tell me she didn't speak life in her own way.
Oh, she did. She did speak life,
making you better.
Can't tell you how many times I can't tell you how many times me getting bullied made me better.
But it's like, that's what I'm saying. People, they say you can't handle the truth, but the fact is you just don't want the emotion behind it. If someone's honest with you,
right,
your heart hurt and you getting your feelings about
it. Right.
They ain't shit, they ain't this, they ain't that, but you're not listening to what was said.
Not listening, mother talker.
And some people can't handle it. But I'm gonna be honest, Mike. How many fucking years you want to go through and realize you need work, but no one's got the balls to say that shit to you?
Right. You gotta say it to yourself.
Right. You have to.
You gotta say it to yourself. It's like this. Everything comes with a sacrifice, and you have to sacrifice something in order to keep going. You gotta let something go. You gotta leave it behind if it's not helping you. If nobody has their hand on your back, and they're pushing you, or not even that. If nobody's like saying, hey, da 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 da, and I make sure I got your back, you don't need it. Deuces, because they want to stay where they at, and that's the thing. Everybody wants to do something different, but everybody is scared of change. What?
Yeah.
You want to do something different, but you're scared of change. Or here's my favorite thing right here. This is my favorite thing right here. You're not my type. So you dress like a hooker. So you want to pimp, right?
Yep.
So that's the reason I ain't your type. Got you. So when the money and market decides to shut down, what you gonna have? Because after a
Probably
while,
more.
he gonna sell your ass.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because remember, you nice and fine. Mm-hmm. But then they're like, what are you gonna sell you for? Anything. Because right now, anything is on the market.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nobody wants to change. I get that. Or people say you can't sugar dust.
Uh-oh. He's going
Sugar.
down?
No, sugar dust. Oh snap. Um ooh. A lot of people always say, I want to say it, but I can't say it.
Hey,
No, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't gonna hurt
what
nobody's
is
feelings. No, I ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings. Um, it's just a lot of people can do a lot of talking, but no doing. Like you said, it takes. I don't know why it takes something traumatic in order to make people move forward, and why is it so emotional? Like you say, emotional. Cut that shit out. Like, what if you're not doing nothing to change my now? Why do I need
right?
you? Because I damn
Exactly.
sure ain't gonna need you later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're there in my now as what? As friend. So when I make it, or even not even make it, if I move forward and it's something that you don't like, but you're my friend, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Again, a closed mouth don't get fed. Can't tell you how many times I say that. But it don't matter how much we open our mouths, we still ain't getting fed. I tell you what, when they open their mouth, they get fed money. Not food, not knowledge, but money. Because why? That's all this nation knows is money. They know they wanted the money so much, Nate. They hid our history on it. Not just our history, but everybody's history.
Yeah.
Just
But
because of the money.
that's another thing that we have been failed to either learn on your own or been taught, because no one really truly knows what value is beyond a dollar
Mm-hmm.
or currency. They don't see that
Oh, shit.
human resources, meaning people, are of value. And so what you open your mouth for is your bullshit and bring someone down. Or you keep talking about the same thing that happened last week because it was so funny. Like your power in your tongue, that's what you use it for. That bullshit.
Right.
You have to show it for it. Bullshit. Everyone's a value. Everybody
Bullshit,
in their own
motherfucker.
it or not, whether you know it or not. If I say something you don't like, you just learn something. Learn
Right.
something about people, and you add that to your life. You need to apply the things that you learn to your life to make yourself better.
Man, people don't even know how to add nowadays.
You're right.
Man, shh.
It's like look at how we're evolving. It's like if you believe it, biblically we were stronger together than we were apart.
Oh yeah. But again, you said biblically. I can't say the word. Anyway, shut up. Biblically. Anyway, that's the thing. That's the thing. Everybody wants to live by the Bible, but ain't nobody living by the Bible.
Right.
I think that's just so funny to me. And then it's just like everybody is asking him, and oh nope, that's another subject. That's another subject. Another subject. Nope, 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 nope. It's like this. No. Real shit. If they want to listen to this, they want to listen to what's coming on next. Y'all know what to do. Tune into the Coco Show. Like real shit. Because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He gonna keep it real with y'all. And that's just it's like this. Life has taught you to shut up and take the money. Life has taught you better come to work or you don't have a job.
Yeah.
If that's all you know, then the only thing you gotta do is just put an earplug in and listen to us. And I guarantee you'll get out your your dumbass simulation, waking up doing the same damn thing every day.
Yeah.
And you call that life. Oh, we gotta go to the beach. That's not life. That's just getting away for a minute. That's it. This world is not gonna change until something bad happens or something bad happens. That's it. And then that's when everybody go, oh, what to do? I tell you what, majority of people are gonna be. You want to say it, Nate? You want to say it?
What they gonna be, Mike?
They gonna be in the church. Half of y'all ain't even stepped foot in the church in centuries, and y'all gonna run when it's the end, though. You gonna drop to your knees when it's the end, though. You gonna be sitting there saying, you know, da 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 when the end hit, though. And then you're gonna be thinking to yourself, why didn't a lot of people gonna be thinking to themselves, but a lot of people gonna be like, I'm so happy I'm leaving. And it's like you don't know what's on the other side. Like, seriously. Like you can sit here and say, yeah, I did all these good deeds, and then next thing you know, you wake up and it's darkness and it's cold as fuck. Like, I'm not in heaven. I'm like, what is this?
What is this? Twinkies in your pocket?
You stupid. You stupid.
Yo, I'm starting to think about maybe remixing some songs to try to not only make people laugh, but maybe help them learn something, man.
You know what? since you said that, Michael Jackson's Earth song. That you stupid. Seriously, he made so many points in that song to where nobody was like actually paying attention at all. Hold on. My man didn't say anything. Mr. Sweet Suit. Man, boy, I need new glasses.
Mikey Pootie tanked us.
Yeah, you stupid. You stupid. But yeah, because I was listening to his lyrics, and I was just like, he made so much sense, and everybody got on him.
Yes,
everybody got on him. I can even go back to saying, like, remember the time. Remember the time was about him falling in love with a chick and they was on the phone till 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that now?
Me.
I mean, yeah, okay. Well, me sometimes, but I ain't really got nobody to talk to. But when I swear this turtle is so stupid sometimes. What happened to that?
You mean what happened to love?
If that's even a thing anymore.
Oh, there. Why though?
Yeah, why though? Why though? Why is there so much? Why is there somebody throwing snowballs at us?
Oh yeah, that's just part of that. But Mike, love.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say the hell.
Everybody has tried love. Many people get hurt by love, and then they're done with love. Why?
Right.
They're in pain from somebody.
Yo, what is the snowball shit?
Oh, you don't want to get hit no more?
No. Like, what is this shit?
It's part of it. It's part of the app, Mike.
We be part of that? Like, they were bad?
No, Mike, it's part of the app.
I had to say, man, y'all need to stop this shit. you motherfuckers. Like, man. Anyway, I don't like it because it's making noises.
People get hurt by love, right? So you get in pain because of that. And then you're like, I'm done with you. The thing that causes you pain, you typically say, I'm done with it. I don't need this in my life. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Right? But you have to realize that pain is an indicator that change needs to happen. Pain is an indicator that you need to clarify what you see in front of you, what you're dealing with. It's to help you realign your life. And every time you disregard that pain, it comes right back to remind you, hey, there's something here you need to learn. The problem is people don't want to learn anything. They don't want to listen. They don't even want to take their situation and evaluate it to see if it was them or if it was the other person.
Right.
You learn nothing new. You continue to say, I'm done with this. You continue to live your life the same way, and you continue to have and experience the same pain. And so a lot of people try love, people fail at love, and then people get done with love. And anything, whether it becomes anybody, any person, social media post, whatever, if it's negative, it comes back to you negative, you say, I'm done with that. And I'm going to promise you, a lot of people won't hear this and can't receive it, but you'll go down to become 50, 60 years old and be done with a whole lot of things and realize there's nothing else around you.
Right.
There's no around you. Now it's just you. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Because again, you was dependent on everybody else.
For you to make a change right now, forgiving people first and foremost about what they did to you.
Right.
Pain was supposed to be a tool, not something you just discard because you can't handle it. I remember our older brother Bernard used to walk home when I was a kid. He used to walk to school. I used to walk home in the rain.
Oh yeah, I miss those days. Not really.
Never did. And he sat down and he told me he was sitting down watching TV while I had to walk home late at night in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt because you're my brother, my blood brother. You claim to love me, but that's how you treated me. Made me so mad. I got my own shit, my own car, my own everything. I had to work my ass off, and it is what it is. But that pain made me better because I learned from it. Now, to this day, I love my brother. I have forgiven my brother. I talk to my brother. It is what it is.
Me, on the other hand, same brother, but
yeah, but people don't realize that even though that there's those people that causes you pain, there's a reason why you experience that pain.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, okay, let me take you to Hyatt Regency. Yeah, I said Hyatt Regency. Okay, I got fired for hugging.
True.
Yeah, I was running my own department, whatever. But I told myself when I was a kid, I hated to be there. I hated being at that hotel. I hated my job. And I told myself when I left, I never would return. And then I did.
Yep.
So what happened? I experienced pain.
Racial pain. We have
a manager who told me one thing, but and tried to make me less than or feel less than, right? But then my own give me praise. Nathan, you've increased revenue. Oh, Nathan, you're doing an amazing job. You're running this bar. You want my job? I'll room you for it.
Right.
I needed to learn something. I went back because I disregarded it the first time. I went back. Yes, I was making money, whatever. But it's not about money. It was supposed to be something I was supposed to learn. So what happened? I got fired for hugging because I put on my own volition. I was forced out the door.
Yep.
To be better. Now, I'm not supposed to hold it against that GM. I had to pray for myself. I had to pray for him, and I had to forgive. Oof. That's something that people can't do. People don't want to do because that's work, Mike. And I'm telling motherfuckers listening, you need to clock in.
You better clock in.
Every day's work. I told my daughters just yesterday after they were fighting, you gotta work. Work yourself. Every time y'all throw, oh, she didn't do this. Oh, she didn't give me that. I'm telling you, you're missing out. That's just fight.
Wait, we got Karaoke Vox. Hold on.
Yeah, this is interesting. You're the first person, David, to say why you don't like the snowballs because it's noisy. But when I use the clap emoji, it doesn't make any noise. KDS, you're a smart dude. Yeah, pain is something you should learn from. It tells you don't do that. Or, I don't know, pain is complicated. Like, pain, if somebody is causing you pain, or intentionally or unintentionally, that's the question. Is the pain intentional or unintentional?
She said, "Is the pain intentional or unintentional?" Actually, she's there. Hold on. Let's
A
see if
lot
she
of
can bring her in. We're gonna
honestly
bring her in.
both. It's
Oh,
really
hey,
because
Yo!
Karaoke Vox.
Hey, brother.
How we doing?
I'm okay. Thank
We
you.
just heard your message about the
Yeah.
pain thing.
Yeah,
And
pain.
yeah, the snowballs is a pain in my butt. Sorry, that's the first time I seen that.
It's
Um,
ear pain.
yeah, that's my pain.
Thank you for explaining that.
but yeah, honestly, pain is intentional and unintentional. I'm gonna tell you why though. A lot of people don't have knowledge of who they are currently. And so a lot of times if something's said or done, people get into their emotions and that's how they respond naturally to everything.
Uh-huh.
Emotions, yeah, especially
There
anger and sadness.
that people will gather information about you to later use as ammunition. So
Mm-hmm.
intentional.
Yeah.
So like this, a lot of times when it comes to you, when it comes to that advice of what just happened, you don't necessarily have to look at that in that regard. You have to see what's the point of it all.
The
Because
bigger
that's
picture. Yeah.
like
Ooh,
growth.
she said it. She said it, Nate. She said the bigger picture. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'd like to share something with you if you guys don't mind
Oh, go for it.
about the mechanical kind of pain, like the physical pain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm a massage therapist and I deal with this all the time. And there's something called ischemic pain, and it's not real, but it's real to the person.
Ah.
Okay. And this is what a lot of people don't understand about pain is somebody's telling you, they're in pain and you go, but there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong. And they go, but I still feel it. So it's like, as a healthcare provider, you're supposed to be respectful of people's pain, even though you think they're a big baby or something, right?
Or a what's it called? Dadgummit. It was just on the tip of my tongue. Okay, I'll think of it. Go ahead, continue, please.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this ischemic pain, I'm specialized in it. That's my specialty. That's my thing. And what you do is you trick the person. It's sort of like a trick where you prove to the person that their pain's not real, and it stops.
How do you do that?
Well, you have to manipulate them. So
Yeah.
I don't know if trick is the right word, but your brain is telling you pain. So your
Yep.
brain thinks it's real because it's a memory of the injury.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
I've,
But your
I've,
but your sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying I've seen that in the medical field too. They've tried that as well.
Okay. So there's an actual trick that this guy does on phantom limb pain
Mm-hmm.
where if you have a limb that's been removed, you can still feel it and it feels pain or itchy or whatever you're feeling off of it, but you
Right.
can't scratch it and on stuff. So what this doctor did is he tricked your brain, that the guy's brain or the gal's brain that had the phantom limb stuff. It was in their arm that had gotten removed. What he did is he put a mirror up to reflect the arm that the person still had. So it looked like the arm that had been removed was in the mirror. And then he started scratching the itch on the wrong arm, but the person saw it in the mirror and it looked like their right arm or left arm, the opposite arm, the phantom limb arm was getting scratched and the itch
Yeah.
stopped and the pain stopped as well.
Yeah.
So you have to trick somebody. You have to manipulate either their brain, give them some kind of biofeedback by touching the place that's causing the pain,
Yeah.
and then physically interrupting the signal to the brain.
Yes.
That is
And
very,
that,
very
so
nice.
if anyone listening to, you can actually see a reference of that if you have Netflix and you watch Chicago Med. They actually
Ah,
demonstrate that very thing you just said the exact same way.
Chicago Med. I'm
Chicago
looking
Med.
it up.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. It's how our brains are hardwired. So you have to take that as a learning tool for everyone listening. Your mind and how your brain works. It's set up to kind of lock on to certain things and keep you into a rhythm of some or of sorts. Because even
Yeah.
in working out, physical fitness, you have to trick your muscles, but because your brain and how it's wired.
Right.
Go in and you do the same exercises over and
Over and
over.
over.
Your body gets used to it.
Muscle memory.
Yep.
So you have to do that in everything in your life.
Yeah.
Everything in your life, because your brain gets used to a certain rhythm and it will attach to that and it'll keep you in that mindset. Even down to those that are struggling with being overweight, you think about your food the same way.
Yep.
The
Yep.
same way. You have to think about it's almost what you said. They were trying to scratch that wasn't really there. How can you trick your brain into um, talking it out of consistent meals or things that you love or crave? Cheese is a bad one. Hot dogs for
I
me.
love cheese.
But you have to do that in every aspect of your life.
But again,
Mm.
people don't want to do that because, like, not paying attention to it just seems so much better.
This is true. People like to disregard and kind of put aside the things that are so important, or if they think it's too much of a task,
Mm-hmm.
go to what easy, what simple, what can get done faster, so they can do the thing that really, pans out to be nothing of value, and give more energy to that. But it's important, man, that we start to put more energy into the hard work and the efforts now, because you're going to get to a point in your life where you won't have the energy to do things, or you won't have the desire to do those things, or you're not physically able to do those.
You wear yourself down.
Mm-hmm.
That's where depression, anxiety, and everything else comes into play.
Yeah, there's this thing called, we were talking about cycles last night, about sleep patterns,
Mm-hmm.
and it really doesn't matter when you sleep or how many times you sleep, or whatever. It just, all that matters is that you do it regularly, the same every time.
That's true.
Yep.
That's why people can do night shifts and stuff. There's a guy on here, Paul Rose. I don't know if you know.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He primarily comes on at night because he used to have the night shift as a cop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a retired cop, and so he's just, his body is just used to staying up all night,
Yeah. Unlike
and
you, brother.
he doesn't want to change that.
Yeah.
Oof.
He's in that rhythm.
Yeah, it works for him. It's been working for him.
Yeah.
So why should he change? He's retired. He can do what he wants.
True.
Well, okay. So some people are content with where they are, and there's nothing wrong with finding contentment in your life and where you are.
But don't
How,
complain about it, though.
Yeah,
However, there are some things that are presented in your life in the form of people request things that you're like, yeah, I'm not going to disrupt my contentment to do anything more. So, no to what you just said, or I'm not doing this, or I'm not showing up for that. It's like you start to put off those other things you think aren't important or valuable. But if life, we have a responsibility because we've been given life. You like, I didn't create my life. You were given it. So if you were given something, you have to earn that life into everything around you.
that's really interesting because um, there was somebody on here. I don't remember who it was. They were saying, um, We don't control our breathing. We don't control a lot of the things that keep us alive. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a gift that we have because we can't take credit for it. Oh yeah, I'm keeping myself breathing. No, I'm not. It does it whether I want to or not. I can mess it up if I want to. I can hold my breath too long and pass out. I
Mm-hmm.
can I can try to screw it up, but I can't really make it any better
Ooh, excuse me.
than it already is. Like when
Right.
I go to sleep, it just happens.
Right.
Yeah. And those
So I
are reminders
yeah,
that you're not in
sorry.
control. We don't get to run or operate as if we are in control. And it's like those are other little things too that people just they fail to realize, or they realize it and they don't care, and they just continue on to do whatever. And it's like being aware of that. Even like what you said, like if you pass out, you hold your breath, you make yourself pass out. Once you're unconscious, your body starts breathing again.
Hmm.
So it's like it's just a reminder we're not in control. And so if you could say that about your life, that I'm not in control, then you have to have an understanding of who is, what is, because I don't want this to get,
Hmm.
religious.
That's a whole other subject that we're gonna talk about on another episode.
But, but
Stay tuned for the
Yeah,
next
right.
episode.
yeah,
Uh,
if I'm driving a car and you're in it and you're not controlling it, right?
Right.
yeah.
You have to have an understanding of your surroundings and where you are. And I feel like we have that ability to think, to try to survive and protect ourselves. So there are certain ways that you can play into the situation to have an influence, if you will. If I'm driving like crazy and you're in the back seat and suddenly you feel fear because of how I control things and you don't, then you can
Hmm.
speak. You can speak up. And you could say something to me that might change how I'm driving, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So you have to think about those things in your own life, your own walk of life. Again, there are things that we put off as people on a day-to-day basis. What did you not do that you're supposed to do, or you should have done today? It's like we have a responsibility to do more. Is all I'm saying. So,
But
Yeah.
okay, not to cut you off, brother,
oh,
but like again, that comes from home. That comes from the source. So like when our parents told us, or in our case, our mom said, "Hey, I need y'all to do the trash. I need y'all to have these dishes done." That's almost like, hey, when you grow up, don't you need to take out the trash? Don't you need to do the dishes? So it's like if you say no, I don't want to do that, you're basically dismissing the discipline that you're supposed to learn.
mhm.
And you're going to turn into a bum
Right. You turn to a
because you
bum,
think
but
somebody's going to come along and do it for you.
right. But then at the end of the day, those bums are the ones that procreate the most. Sorry to say it. Yeah, I'm sorry to say it. But it's the truth because I'm
Because
gonna
you're
tell you
staying in
why.
one place long enough.
Right, right. On top of that, on top of that, a bum could lie to somebody and manipulate the person, and then guess what? Boom, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. See how that works? She is laughing. I'm just saying. That's how this world works. But let the guy that is actually, you know what? Nope. It's another episode. It's another episode. We ain't gonna do this in an episode. We ain't gonna do this, brother. How much time we got?
I'm about to see like how we get in this thing because we might,
Like I about to say, we gonna have to end this right here, and we gonna have to gonna go to the next one. I got some more stuff.
All right, cool though. Yeah, I got to get ready for work anyway, man. It's almost that time for me.
Oh, that work. I'm off today and tomorrow, so I'll be
Karaoke,
back.
appreciate you chiming in, and your comments and all of that. We really appreciate that. And like I said, we're part of the podcast on freedomkradio.net. So this episode will actually get posted on that radio station and will be broadcast twice this week.
Hello, everybody. I don't see.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of listeners. Stereo is just another platform to where when we can't get together, we do it on here. So, but we still try to. I ain't gonna say we try. We keep it real because this world and America is just fake as all get out. So, if you wanna call in, I don't know. I guess you can just. I don't know how it would work to get your information as far as your phone number or whatever. You can call in, or we can call you.
I'm not calling in. Sorry.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. I just wanted to know.
No, I don't call in. That's why I'm on this. Nobody knows my phone number.
Ah, smart. Well, okay, we'll get you back on this then. We'll just hit you up and then be like, "Yo, we got karaoke box on. We can give you your information and everything as well." Yeah. All right, what's your main man, David Strand, Coco Show? My brother, DJ KDS.
Yep.
And we have a special guest, Karaoke Vox, and we'll definitely be hearing more from her. And you guys will be too. It's the main man. It's Chocolate Baby. Holla.
Check out Stereo.
All right, you guys. Be good. It was nice talking to you.
Peace.
Laters.
Bye.